Feeling trapped in a relationship that drains you more than it builds you up. It's a painful place to be, and it can feel like there's no way out. Today, we're going to talk about a powerful, ancient philosophy that can give you the strength and clarity to navigate, and ultimately escape, toxic relationships. We're talking about Stoicism. So, what exactly is a toxic relationship? It's not just about arguments. It's a persistent pattern of behavior that harms you emotionally, mentally, or even physically. It could be constant criticism, manipulation, control, a total lack of support, or just a feeling of walking on eggshells all the time. These relationships erode your self-esteem and make you question your own reality. You might feel isolated, anxious, and exhausted, wondering if you're the one who's actually the problem. This is where Stoicism comes in, not as a cold, emotionless creed, but as a practical guide to inner strength and freedom. The first Stoic principle that's incredibly helpful is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, taught that some things are within our control, and some are not. We can't control another person's actions, their words, or their feelings. We can't force them to be kind, respectful, or loving. Trying to do so is a recipe for endless frustration and heartache. What is asterisk in our control? Our own thoughts, our judgments, and our responses. In a toxic relationship, you might spend all your energy trying to change your partner to make them see how much they're hurting you. A Stoic approach shifts this focus. Instead of asking, how can I make them treat me better? You start asking, how can I respond to this treatment in a way that protects my well-being and aligns with my values? This simple shift is revolutionary. It takes the power away from the other person and puts it right back in your hands. You stop being a victim of their behavior and start becoming the architect of your own peace of mind. The second Stoic tool is learning to observe without judgment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote extensively in his private journal, Meditations, about examining his own thoughts. When you're in a toxic dynamic, your mind can be a storm of emotions: anger, sadness, fear, guilt. Stoicism teaches you to take a step back and observe these feelings without letting them consume you. For example, when your partner says something hurtful, instead of immediately reacting with anger, you can pause. Acknowledge the feeling. Okay, I feel hurt by that comment. Then, you analyze the thought behind it. Is their criticism a reflection of reality, or is it a reflection of their own issues and insecurities? Most of the time in a toxic relationship, it's the latter. You learn to see their words not as absolute truths, but as mere events in the world, external to your true self. This creates emotional distance, a buffer that protects your inner core from their negativity. You start to realize their toxicity is their problem, not a measure of your worth. This leads us to the third, and perhaps most crucial, step: recognizing your own value and acting with virtue. Stoicism isn't about passively enduring mistreatment forever. The highest good for a Stoic is living a life of virtue, courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. Is it just or wise to remain in a situation that constantly degrades your spirit? Is it courageous to stay silent when your well-being is at stake? The answer is no. A key part of Stoic practice is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. You can apply this by mentally rehearsing the challenges of leaving. What are you afraid of? Being alone, financial instability, the other person's reaction. By thinking through these scenarios ahead of time, you can prepare for them. You can make a plan. You can reach out to friends, family, or a therapist for support. You can start saving money. This preparation transforms a terrifying leap into a series of manageable steps. Leaving a toxic relationship is an act of supreme courage and self-respect. It's choosing your own peace and well-being over a connection that causes you harm. The Stoics would call this living, in accordance with nature, your own rational, dignified nature. When you're constantly being belittled or controlled, you are not living in accordance with that nature. So, how do you put this all together? First, start practicing the dichotomy of control daily. Every time you feel upset, ask yourself, what part of this is in my control, and what isn't? Focus your energy only on what you can control, your thoughts and actions. Second, begin journaling. Write down what happens, how it makes you feel, and then analyze those thoughts from a detached perspective. Is what they're saying true, or is it just noise? This journal becomes your training ground for emotional resilience. Third, define your values. What does a good, healthy relationship look like to you? What are your non-negotiables? Write them down. A toxic relationship will almost always violate these core values. Seeing this disconnect in black and white can give you the clarity you need to make a change. Fourth, start planning your exit. This isn't about making a rash decision. It's about building a bridge to a better future. It might mean finding a new place to live, securing your finances, or building a support network. Remember, leaving isn't a single event, it's a process. Throughout this process, be kind to yourself. The Stoics believed in self. You are undoing patterns of behavior and thought that may have been ingrained for months or even years. It's okay to feel scared or sad. These are just feelings, not indicators that you're making the wrong choice. They are part of the healing journey. Remember Seneca's words, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." The fear of leaving can often be worse than the reality of it. Yes, it will be difficult, but on the other side of that difficulty is freedom. The freedom to be yourself, to feel safe, and to build a life that is truly your own, based on respect and genuine care. Stoicism provides the framework to see the cage, the tools to build the key, and the courage to unlock the door. It teaches you that your inner peace, your apatheia, is the ultimate prize, and no relationship is worth sacrificing it for. You have the strength within you to walk away from what hurts you and toward a life of tranquility and purpose. You are not defined by your relationship. You are defined by your character and your choices. Choose yourself.